It's the
When you drive a
standardized
car, do you think in miles per hour or
kilometers.
kilometer? Oh, we just got a follower on Instagram.
Oh. How much closer? Was it just one?
Just one.
One? Oh.
Just one. That's okay. Each of our
okay.
fans is exciting.
Okay.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.
Great. You look like an American.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Mediocre Dentist, a special edition of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your American host, Dr. David Galler.
And I am your Canadian co-host, Dr. Andrea Dernisky.
And today has nothing to do with dentistry. Today we will talk about the difference between the USA, the greatest country ever,
So
and
humble,
our
so humble.
friends to the north, Canada.
That's all you had to say?
Now, you know that we are married, and everyone knows that we're married.
I do know that.
You do know.
I do.
And I never thought I'd marry a Canadian.
It
It just never was on my radar.
wasn't on your bingo card, eh?
I
Marrying
thought,
an Orthodox Jewish man wasn't on mine.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we both,
Shockers.
shocker.
Yeah.
Fun trivia, though.
Okay.
My grandmother, my mom's
Yes.
mom,
Oh.
Booby Rosie,
Mm-hmm.
grew up in Poland, moved to
Yes.
Detroit after the war in 1940. Spent most of her life in Brooklyn. My grandfather died.
Yep.
She remarried a guy from Toronto.
She came in for that
She came to
healthcare?
Toronto. She moved to Toronto, and then I remember she wouldn't visit us anymore because she had to spend 180 days
Yep.
in Toronto in order to get their free healthcare.
Which
And she was
was-
all about free healthcare.
It was legendary at a time.
So there is Galler Canadian blood,
Okay.
technically.
She was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thought let's talk about. I got so much I want to talk about.
Mm.
So much built up in our relationship, USA versus
About
Canada.
this? Yes.
Obviously, climaxing last
Oh,
week
gosh.
with the USA versus Canada gold medal game. Now, the women's game, that was legendary in itself.
In
Let's
itself.
remind our viewers what happened. USA down 2-1 with 2.5 minutes to go. Pull the extra skater on. US has the tiebreaker.
Yep.
Pushes it to overtime.
Yes, they did.
And then wins.
That was hard.
Glorious.
It felt like it was an omen of things to come too.
And then we go to the men's gold medal game. A game that has been talked about for about 14 months, ever since. I mean, there's
Yes.
always been a US-Canada
Always.
hockey. What's your earliest memory of US hockey? Obviously, I was 3 years old in 1980, the Miracle on Ice. I don't remember that at all. But your first memory of Canada hockey?
I mean, Canada and hockey, I mean, they're ubiquitous. Like they go one and the same. If you are Canadian, you love hockey, you go to the games, you live for it, you live and breathe it. But do I have an exact memory as to when I first realized that was a thing? I don't know that I have it. The biggest memory for me, the thing that stands out from my life, I'll remember it even if I fall victim to dementia when I'm older, I will always remember the 2010 Olympics.
Okay, tell us about the 2010 Olympics. Because Sean and I don't remember anything about it. I don't even know where it was. Just so we know.
Vancouver, dickhead.
I don't know. I don't even. Sean, any chance you know where the 2010 Olympics was without looking it up? Nope. Don't care.
Because you lost. I know.
Are we even
but
the 2010 Winter Olympics?
2010 Winter Olympics.
Educate us.
Yes. Hockey is a winter sport, not summer. We educate you. Well, it was in Vancouver. It was in our hometown. And I happened to be, like, during the gold medal game, I happened to be driving downtown Vancouver from Coquitlam for the closing ceremonies because that was going to be held right after. And I remember it being overtime, super intense, driving down there, and then Canada scored the fateful goal in overtime to win. I believe it was 3-2. And I remember every single person that was driving on the street stopped their car People were getting out of their cars, high-fiving each other, coming out of neighboring restaurants. Everyone, for one moment in time, I felt like we were as patriotic as our friends to the south. And it was just a really proud moment for Canada. We don't often
Win. Just saying.
we do typically win. That's the whole
They do.
thing.
They do
We
typically win the gold medal.
win
How many
the
gold medals
I
have
don't
they
know.
won?
I do not know the answer.
I think
to
they've
that.
won like 8.
It's pretty
And
impressive.
America's won now 2.
Yes. Yeah. No, we've always usually handed you, like, we've always had the upper edge there, and it's just kind of been undisputed. And if you guys do get a win in, it's like it's more of a shocker to everybody, you guys as well. So
Now the Galler boys
the Galler boys,
and the Ajar boys are
Yes.
very into hockey.
very.
My boys, your boys, are
Yes.
really into hockey, and
They
it
are.
really came to a peak last year during
Yes.
that nation. For the U.S. was playing
Yeah.
Canada in
Was
exhibition
it the
games.
Four Nations? I don't
Four
even know.
Nations, yeah, it was called Four Nations.
Yes.
That was the all-star break of hockey, and it got crazy.
It was crazy just because the political climate, and like everyone in Canada was like the elbows up or whatever, like whatever that whole mantra was whatever. And so it was getting played out in the hockey arena. And
So for those of our fans who aren't hockey fans, it's an exhibition game where the NHL players divided up by their country. So it was like a Swedish team.
You're asking the wrong kid
This
because I
Canadian
only knew
team,
the
maybe
Canadian
a Finnish
and
team,
American.
a Finland team. I don't think Russia was part of it because of the war in Ukraine.
Yeah.
But the NHL players
Yes.
broke up into their countries, and they had like a little mini tournament in February.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be like an all-star game. You don't
Yes.
hit your friends.
Yeah.
Everybody just kind of plays. You try to do cutesy things that you don't
Yes.
do during the regular season
Yep.
because the games don't count.
Yes.
It's an imaginary trophy that they made up.
Yes.
And in, I think, the second game
Yeah.
between the U.S. and Canada in the tournament, they dropped the puck and they just started beating the hell out of each other.
Yes. Yeah.
It was a full-on bench-clearing brawl,
There was, like I said, there was a lot of tension between the two
which
countries.
is crazy. It never happened before.
I know, but
It was like 1970s hockey.
whatever it was.
We're talking about millionaire all-star players
I know.
punching each other in their face.
I know.
So that game was won by Canada.
That game was won by Canada.
Very close.
And we had, like, going into the Olympics, like, even you and your boys were like, holy crap, like, your team is
You have
stacked.
the best team. I mean, you have Connor
Best team.
McDavid, McKinnon.
If everyone's playing their
Celebrini.
best game, luck's on your side, there's no contest. There's no contest. But doesn't matter. What matters is how many pucks go in the net. And America got the upper hand. And I can now talk about it without being supremely angry at
19
you.
out of, for Moshe Galler out there, 19 out of 20 times the USA loses.
Yeah.
But not tonight. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. I mean, it is a big deal that we won hockey. Now, we had a bet going into it. We had a bet going into this that if the USA won, I would wear a Canadian jersey to work.
Which I was going to make you do something on Instagram too, because you work predominantly from home.
Yes.
So that wasn't quite fair.
So I was going to
needed-
wear your Canadian jersey,
And I
and
was
you were
going
going
to
to wear the
request,
American jersey.
I was going to make you say lots of nice things about Canada, like, and that we're
And
better than you, et cetera, et cetera.
Instead, the USA won, and then you had to wear a USA jersey all week long at work, and people didn't like it.
That, you know what? My patients were more tolerant. Like, I got the occasional weird thing, and then some.
One person screamed at us in a supermarket.
I did get screamed
ma-
at.
an old-
I got screamed at, yes, but I also got screamed at.
An
we were
old
going-
man just looked at her and goes, "Hell no!"
It was too
True
soon.
or false?
It happened. It happened, but like nobody said it in an aggressive. I guess it was it was loud.
Hell looked at you,
Hell no.
pointed at you, and said, "Hell."
I didn't feel
no."
threatened. I didn't feel threatened.
I felt
actually,
threatened.
I was more
I thought he was
scared.
gonna rape me.
Okay,
Crazy
very
Canadians.
Okay, Canadians are a little. They're
Canadians are
unhinged,
crazy.
right? They're not crazy, but we're a little unhinged at the moment. So I'm not gonna lie. I was a bit terrified. I did wear like a note saying that I had lost a bet, just in case people did get a little spicier than I was ready to handle. But yeah, all in all, people were pretty cool. I had a couple of like dickhead things, like, at least it's not a mega shirt or hat or whatever. And I'm like, oh, get out of life, but whatever.
It was a big win for America. It
was a
really
massive
united
win.
us. People who don't
Yeah.
even support hockey or don't even follow it,
This is
they were
true.
really proud of our boys and girls. And
You
I
know
consider
what?
myself one of those people.
There was a lot of classy acts in the end, what they did for the Gaudreau and bringing his kids on the ice.
Middle talking. Cue the jingle.
Andrea stars stories in the middle, and to all of us, it's a giant riddle. Middle talk.
You want to start that story from the beginning?
I'll try and take it from the top.
Okay.
Johnny
There was a hockey player named
Johnny Gaudreau.
Johnny Gaudreau, who was American.
Yes, and him and his brother lost their lives to an accident. They were hit by a drunk driver, and by all accounts, he would have been on
Team
the
USA.
Team
He was
USA.
an all-star, amazing hockey player. I believe he played for the San Jose Sharks. I'm not 100% sure. But he played for maybe Carolina. I don't remember who he played for, but he was a top player.
He was a top player, and his wife and children were there for the gold medal game. I don't know how long they were there for, but they were there for that, and they brought his kids out onto the ice.
They won it for Johnny.
I think they captured everyone's hearts with that. I thought it was a super classy.
He was killed by a drunk driver, I believe.
I did say that already. Good
Yeah.
listening.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, it's okay.
I was just looking at your beauty.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, I'm just looking at your hockey hair and counting down the seconds till you get to cut it.
Yeah, and he was a top player. He was an all-star, and they was very classy.
It
what
was.
They did.
It was easy to get behind, and it kind of cushioned the books. You're like, okay, that was nice.
But Canada took it badly as a country.
You know what? I hated that. I know that it's been tense, even more tense than last year, with all the tariffs and the more of the elbows up, and Canadians refusing to go to America. Like there's been a lot.
We're gonna get to all that. Don't.
I know.
Don't
Okay, well, it's just a little foreshadowing, but every Canadian that I knew, and I have had to even call them on it. I was a jerk. I was so angry at you, the situation.
You were the opposite of classy.
I was the opposite of classy.
She was the opposite. You ever hear anything? Oh, she's a good sport.
I'm not
Nope.
a good sport. No, I was a
Nope.
bad sport.
Horrible.
I was horrific. I wasn't even
Horrible.
I wasn't gonna pick
Horrible
them up from the
human being.
airport.
Well, why don't you? Yeah, I was flying in.
Yeah,
We were supposed to watch it together. But my flight got
it
canceled,
did.
and I flew in during the game. I was watching the game
Yeah,
on the plane.
I know.
Thank you very much for YouTube TV.
Yes.
Worked perfectly. Captain was wearing a USA jersey.
Yep.
I was going nuts into overtime. It was an unbelievable game. I land at the airport in Vancouver.
Yep.
It's Sunday morning. Andrea's supposed to pick me up. She's not there.
I was there.
I said, what the double H hockey sticks?
I was there, and I was also, if you remember correctly, and for all of you, I'll try not to middle talk here, but as many of you may know, my husband has an addiction with Diet Pepsi, an unhealthy relationship, but believes he has supreme control over it because he only drinks it in the months of January and July.
Yes, I have total control over the addiction.
Zero control. I brought and started
She
drinking.
filled the car with Diet Pepsi,
And
even though it was the middle of February.
And I
Just to ruin
and I hate
my
the
life.
taste. I hate pop, and I really hate Diet Pop. And I started drinking in front of him because I just didn't even want to
just trying
speak to
to
him.
tease
I
me.
was just being
Imagine
a dick.
I had a cocaine addiction,
Yeah.
and you just filled the car with cocaine.
Yeah,
What kind of person would do that? I'm a recovering cocaine addict.
I know, and I
Imagine if somebody just listened to that part of the
I know.
podcast. Imagine if that
at
like
least you're
sound
not a
clip
real
just got
dentist,
out
so you
there,
don't lose your license.
like shit your own crown.
Yeah.
Imagine I was a
know.
recovering addict.
I know.
Imagine being the
I
key
know.
word, and I had a spouse who was literally trying to get me back
I know.
on.
I know.
That was a mean thing
It
to
wasn't
do.
my finest hour, but I feel like
You just
every
felt so much
Canadian,
shame.
I feel like so many Canadians jumped into that, and they were like, they had 1,000,001 excuses. I fucking hate that. It was so yucky. It was cringe. Like we outplayed them. Who gives a shit?
How many
It's
times have
not-
I heard that? But we outplayed them. But we
Okay.
played the better game. I know, but who won?
Who won? It
Who
doesn't
won?
matter. I know. It was like,
America wins.
in the end-
Canada watches.
Canada.
Changing your name.
Fuck is that? Okay.
Yeah, Gulf
Is
of
that-
Mexico, and now we're calling you Canada.
Okay. That's actually an endearing thing if you mispronounce something.
I know.
So,
It's
anyway.
true. So that was our
the
big
dark-
bet. best thing that happened, we made an Instagram video. We could show the video. I think we have a downloaded copy of it.
Must have it.
Okay, Sean, show the video. We played it on Instagram. We played it on both of our accounts, and I'll talk over it. This video went viral on both of our accounts.
Yeah.
I taped a video of Hughes telling me he can't come for my appointment. Best Instagram video ever made. 278,000 views, which for the record is 277,000 more views than anything else I've ever done in my whole life.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see right here, we have a measly 300 TikTok people. That's it. So imagine 277,000 more views than our TikTok.
Not bad, babe.
It
was a big day. Big day for the Gallers.
It was a good day for our Instagram viral.
Yes.
So I thought on the heels of USA Canada, I would say let's go through. Now we've been living together, for
quite some time. Actually, we just moved in together. That's a bit of a middle talk.
Middle talk. Cue the jingle.
Andrea stars stories in the middle, and to all of us, it's a giant riddle. Middle talk.
All right, what Audrey is referring to is that from Labor Day until Christmas, David was crushing it on the road. And I had about 20, 25, 30 lectures, holidays, went twice to Israel to the iTero factory working on innovations.
Yes.
And I was up, out, and about. We only spent about a total of about 20 days together from Labor Day to January. We're busy. We're busy people. You had the kids. I have my kids. You were gunning. I was gunning. You went to Toronto for a education. You went to an island in Vancouver for another course.
I did. Yeah.
Then you are part of an implant symposium. So we've had busy lives. And in January, I was kind of missing you.
I know. And you asked me if
I really missed you. And then I took our genie and I made a wish.
Yes.
And I said, I wish to move in with you.
That was very cute.
And we have adjusted our schedules.
We
have actually been together for 20 days. Did you know that? Today's day 20 that we've been together.
I still like you.
Yeah.
I didn't know how this was going to go. People were asking me. They're like, how's that going?
I don't know. I wasn't sure either.
It was all right. It was risky.
It's too expensive to get divorced, so we're not doing that. I thought I would make a list of today's episode of all the differences between U.S. and Canada.
Oh, so many.
Let's talk about some of the big ones.
Are we going with the myths, the
everything?
lore?
I'm going through everything from urban myth, physical.
Urban myth?
Oh, what, am I here with my third grade teacher here? Urban myth.
You said urban myth.
I didn't say urban myth. Sean, did I say urban myth? All right.
100%.
Let's start with population difference.
Ooh.
How many people do you think live in USA?
349 million.
Oh, very good. 342 million.
Okay.
And how many people do you think live in Canada?
41 million.
Wow. Yeah, really good.
Thanks.
Shit, did you prepare?
I didn't actually. Not for
Holy
that.
smokes.
No, I got other stuff.
Okay, so we have about 10 times your population.
Yeah, that's been pretty consistent.
I think I've been living there now with you for about 5 years. And I think the biggest...
I would watch your sentence because you might get the American immigration or Canadian immigration excited. You've not been living there with me for 5 years.
I have a touristing visa there. As you tourist visa here. Hashtag not paying Canadian tax.
Yep.
Hashtag IRS, my wife doesn't exist. I think if I wrote down 7 or 8 big differences, but the biggest one for me is really the money. The money. Your cash is crazy.
What it's worth?
No, what it looks like. It looks like Monopoly money. It's colorful and you can't rip it in half. It's like not paper or plastic.
Why is that? Is that a negative?
I think so. It just feels weird.
Because you don't want to be able to rip it. Then you lose.
It's like the wrong colors. Plus you have coins.
No, you actually know what you're dealing with. You're not accidentally giving 100 instead of a 1. Like they look different.
You know what colors everything is?
Yes.
What color is a 5?
5 is blue.
What color is a 50?
Red.
What color is a 20?
Green.
What color is a 10?
It's like purple.
100.
Brownish.
I never knew there were different colors.
Okay.
I just thought they were all.
It does, and it actually. Do you know? This is random trivia that is supposed to actually have a slight odor of Canadian maple.
Really? What a waste of money.
A totally waste of money.
They make the money smell like honey.
That's how we keep our GDP.
But
so
what
low.
do you want to eat? Eat the money? Why would you want to do that?
I was just giving like a little ode.
I want my
ode to
cash
Canada.
smelling like cocaine.
Oh, and yours does. So there's that.
So the money looks weird. I gotta be honest. It's plasticky.
Yours is boring, lame, unoriginal.
When you see American money, you are anywhere in the world, you're like, I'm okay. When I have Canadian money in my wallet and I'm like getting on a plane to America, I'm like, this is useless here. Nobody will even recognize it. They will not take it. They will not think about it. They will not even consider taking it. They say A a lot. That's
you do say A. That is accurate. It's cute. That one I find endearing. I don't like the about.
About. That was the next one I had on my list. About.
About.
What's out?
About.
What's that casino all about?
About. Nobody in my life.
Michael Fernie says about.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, what we say is about.
I've never heard you say about.
About.
Even that.
No, I tried to say about there, but it's not what I say. I say about.
You also stick in anytime there's a letter O when you're writing, you put in an extra U.
It's not an extra U. It's how it's spelled. The British do it too.
Yeah, but we speak English here, so it's weird.
That's American. It's U.S. English.
Yeah, there's only one English. Yeah, that's a big one.
Ask the king.
When we talk about test taking in America, I say I took a test. I took the test, and you say we wrote the test.
We wrote a test, yeah.
Yeah. No, you didn't write the test. Teacher wrote the test.
Oh.
We took the test.
Are you really going to get down to this? Because then we're going to go into the pocketbooks thing all over again. Like you say really weird shit.
Answer number 6.
Yeah.
Pocketbook.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Pocketbook, handbook. Go see season 1, episode 4.
Yeah, no.
We did that one already.
That one, I can't. That's the dumbest shit ever. Okay.
What Sean, what grade is your son in? If he I know he's homeschooled, but what grade? But next year he's going to probably go to first.
Yeah, that's what happens after K.
What's it called? Yeah. First grade. First grade. Yeah.
It's grade 1.
To Canadians, they say grade 1. Yeah, weird. Great. First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. You say 10 grade.
Grade 1.
Grade 10.
Grade 10.
Grade 11.
Grade 12.
It's weird.
So are you.
Sean, during the months of June, January, and July, I drink Diet Pepsi, which is categorized as a type of
here called soda.
Soda. Show me what they say in Canada.
Pop.
Pop, pop. Someone shoot.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Snap, crackle, pop?
Yep.
Why are you calling it pop?
Pop. I don't know. Pop.
Back in the day in America, they used to call it pop too.
And then we graduated to soda, the more
You think it's
endearing,
fancy?
intelligent word.
Oh my God.
Pop.
Yeah. Pop.
What are we, homeless people? Pop.
Pop.
What are we on, like
Why?
it
It pops.
Pop.
You pop the top.
pop, pop, pop.
You pop the top.
Yeah, I pop a
What do you do with the
champagne cork.
soda
No, I open the bottle.
of soda.
Yeah. Soda. Say it.
Soda.
Would you like some soda, Mrs. Galler?
No, I'd like some pop, please.
You want me to pop you?
I-
Okay. I have, and you know, I like to buy on sneakers,
Yes, you do.
but you like to buy
On runners.
runners.
You run.
Runners. So weird, right?
Sneaker.
Runners in America means like a long carpet.
A runner.
A thin,
or a
long
table
carpet.
runner. Yeah, a table
runner.
runner as well. We have
Or
a
like,
table.
hey, there's a runner who's running by.
I don't.
That's
I don't
a runner.
think. I don't think that we don't say
Runner.
sneaker. Yeah, I guess we
Look,
don't.
there's a runner.
I don't think I say sneakers ever. No, I don't.
Why would you skip the word sneakers? What does Canada have against sneakers?
I don't think
sneakers
we have
is
a
such
thing.
a easy known word.
I know, but you're running. I don't know.
Just because you're north of us, you call it runners?
Yeah, I don't know. There's
Where are
so
you
many
running
different. We're not running. Well, you do commonly run in them. Walk. It's a gradation of things.
Running is a verb.
A
Sneakers
runner
are
is a noun. A runner
Is a
runner
person who
is a
runs.
person who runs.
Why do you have
There's
to call
so
their
many
salt?
different. Okay, agree to disagree. What else you got?
I don't like the Kit Kats.
I know.
The
You just
Kit
like the
Kats in
taste. They
Canada
taste
are a different
different.
package and they
Yeah.
actually taste different.
But ours tastes less good. So I will say that your poison tastes better. I will give you that.
So once I started living in Canada with you, like you said that there are a lot of ingredients that they don't allow in Canada.
Yes, that is accurate.
Like what? Like
Dyes, the red one. I know the red dye is a big deal. But I think that's, yeah, exactly. So you guys are coming around.
That's what I said. We poison ourselves.
what do we poison ourselves with?
Yeah.
And in Canada, they're like, we don't do chemicals.
you know how it's like harder to do anything in Canada for us to even get the toothpaste. They don't even want to deal with our bureaucracy. So
So those are the major differences that I had in just funny, light term differences. What do you have?
well, see, I went for more serious things. You
I
went
have
for
more
like,
serious. More serious is part 2.
More
but-
serious?
Serious, fun one is other
I think-
differences we have.
I think the way, if we want to bring in any sort of dental thing, you guys
Yeah.
say how you say we say composite.
And we
you
say
say-
composite.
Yeah.
The reason, the actual reason, and this is good for people to know,
Yeah.
the actual reason we say composite
Yeah.
is because that's the actual
Oh,
correct
is it?
spelling and pronunciation.
Yeah, and you know what? Your
Composite.
tooth numbering system is so much more. Like,
Yeah.
it makes so much more sense.
Okay, for those who
whole
don't
world
know at
should-
home, because
yeah.
we're starting to build a non-dental audience.
Yes.
In American, we go, as we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 31, 32.
So stupid.
So, like, they name each
Nonsensical.
tooth 1 to 32. Every tooth
What
has
happens
a
if you
different
have
number
a
and tells you what
supernumerary?
side of
What
the
if you
num-
have a supernumerary?
Then you have extra 33, 34.
33, 34, even if it's like over here where 2
Yeah.
was? Dumbest shit
Or they
I've
just
ever
call
heard.
it supernumerary.
Dumb.
In
Canada, we have a system where you have 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. And then working from the center out, it would be 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. And then you just work your way out.
Yes, thank you,
Doesn't.
Sean.
No, because you have, it's the quadrant you're in. That's the first number. And then for some people, I think they do the point.
Yeah,
And
but
then
it's
the
actually a
central's
point of
1 all the
contention
way
between
back.
us because we're both dentists, and sometimes I try to talk to you.
I know.
and you don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't know what we're saying.
A lot of people appreciated my lectures. I do convert in my head.
You're
So
getting
I'll say
better.
number 12, and
Yeah.
I'll say for our Canadian friends 2.4.
Yeah, you're getting there. Yeah, you're pretty.
I have heard you say that.
Yes. Yeah, so I'll say both numbers because there's a lot of
Yes.
Canadians in our
Yes.
course.
It's like the controversial stuff. Yes.
Obviously, the bigger difference is metric system.
Yeah, metric system, which is weird for the Canadians because we kind of have held on to some of your bits. Like if I am to report what my height is, I'll say 5'6.5". I won't say whatever weird centimeters.
67 centimeters.
That'd be pretty freaking short.
Sorry, 67 inches.
167.
I have no
or
idea what
something.
I'm saying.
It's like it's some. I don't.
I have no idea what I'm
and I don't even know how to say it off the fly. Like it's just too weird.
Yeah.
So we do that. Weight. Some people go both ways. I go in pounds, which again goes against what we're supposed to. But it's just, I guess we've adopted, or because we
So you
buy
have
things
some of
from
them,
the
like
States.
liters. You don't have gallons. You have liters.
And if
But
I'm
your
saying,
milk is in gallons,
It-
which is weird.
no, it's
you-
in liters.
No, you say get a gallon, and it's written gallon. It's gallon sizes.
It is not. It's liters.
I
Get
thought
it
it was in
a
gallons.
4
It
liters
looks
or
exactly
2
like
liters
ours.
or 1 liter. No,
The big one is it in a gallon?
it could be, but we say it's.
But our
4
bottles
liters.
are in liters, right? When we buy a 2-liter bottle of soda.
Exactly. So all of
How
our.
come we
stuff-
don't break that down into a gallon? But you also do pounds. Like you don't know how many kilograms you weigh. You know how many pounds you weigh.
I
So
could
you're
guess
like
it.
half in,
I
half
know,
out.
I agree. I think.
Which is why when I try and buy gas in Canada,
Yeah, you're.
it's
screwed.
in Canadian dollars and liters. I don't know what the fuck I'm paying for.
Yeah,
I have
I know.
zero idea.
I know.
I have zero idea.
know.
That's too much math for me.
I know.
The-
And you
your
happen-
dollars to our dollars.
And you got
then-
us a V8 engine, so it's
Gallons
a lot.
to
It's
liters?
a lot of gallons.
I
it's a
think that's
lot of
why
liters.
everyone in Canada has an electric car
Because of the confusion.
because they can't figure out how much to pay for gas.
No. Oh
It's very complex.
no, we're not worried about that.
But you do admit our height, the inches and feet makes more sense than
It's just
how-
what we're used
how
to.
meters
It's
tall you
how
are.
it's how we yes. It's the
When you drive a car,
standardized
do you think in miles per hour or
kilometers?
kilometer? Oh, we just got a follower on Instagram.
Oh. How much closer? Was it just one?
Just one.
One? Oh.
Just one. That's okay. Each of our
okay.
fans is exciting.
Okay.
So you think in miles per hour or kilometers?
Always kilometers.
What about when you're
Distance
cooking?
is-
Ounces or
That one's interesting because it depends on, like, I have a weigher, and sometimes recipes call for one metric over another, and it's not standardized because sometimes I'm using, like, maybe it's a European versus, and if it's European, then it's gonna be in grams or kilograms.
yeah.
So I go both ways
It's
with
both
that
ways.
too.
It's very hard for me.
It's hard because anybody who's an English speaking country and we're sharing different books or whatnot recipes.
We should have the same systems. It's ridiculous that we
It
don't.
would be, but more of us in the world fall in line with what Canadians do than what do.
Right, so
what
Canadians are
Americans
part
do.
of North America, so they should follow North America stuff, but they have all these European ties.
We do.
You're with us, but you're not with us.
It's interesting. Yeah, it is. It is a
Do
differentiator.
you identify more kinship to America or to the Queens, Australia, and UK?
That's an interesting one because
Like
I
the
mean,
Queen's on their money.
the monarchy is I mean it still has its hold to some
You
extent.
can go to
on
dental school
Canada.
in Australia, and then you could practice in Canada.
I don't
It's
think that
equal.
I don't think it's so easy, and I don't think the same applies for
Yeah,
Britain as
Ireland.
well.
No, we have friends who went to
Really?
Ireland. Yeah,
Oh.
Ashkan and Lauren went to Ireland, came back. They're Canadian.
No
dentists.
problem. Oh, okay.
No problem.
Okay,
And
I
Australia.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, because yeah. Okay.
They consider themselves part
Commonwealth.
of the monarchy.
It's the Commonwealth countries.
Explain what Commonwealth means.
Well, I don't know that I could do it well, but we're still part. It has
They
to do with the
consider
monarchy.
themselves part of the UK still when it
So
pleases
the-
them.
The ki- yeah.
Oh, when they plead. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's
they don't.
bullshit. It's like fake of fake.
It was like the monarchy was gone.
Yeah, that's what I
No.
thought too.
Not for us. Not fully. They don't. I mean, they have a very limited role in Canadian.
Are you
comings and
with
goings.
us in America or are you not?
That's so complicated for me. I'm married to an American, so there's a lot of American ties for me at this stage of the game. If you would have asked me this question 10, 15 years ago, then I would have said that I was more in line with somebody from the UK or Australia.
Do you guys watch more BBC News?
BBC? Well,
Traitor.
you know what? At one point in time, I used to think that they were the most unbiased, and now at this point, I don't trust anything that's.
But you guys get it though. 'Cause
We
don't-
do.
We don't get it.
We don't get it because they're fake news. Why would we want to watch that?
What news isn't? What
We have
news
enough of our
isn't?
fake news. We don't need somebody else's fake news. That was good.
I hear you.
Um,
It's a weird world.
Let's end the episode with this.
End the episode. We haven't even gotten to anything.
Part two.
Oh,
Part
yeah.
two.
Okay.
Part two.
All right.
Part one is the
37.
happy ones. All the
Okay.
differences.
All right.
Part two, you're wearing a USA jersey.
It's all A. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, thank you,
Yeah,
Daddy.
yeah.
No,
You
no,
lost
no.
that bet, my love.
I know.
Daddy coming
that
to
week,
collect.
No, that week
Uh,
is over.
Earliest American, let's play earliest American memory for you, earliest
Mm-hmm.
Canadian memory for me and Sean. I'll go first because I wrote.
Earliest Canadian?
Yeah, like what was our first experience with Canada?
Oh, and mine was
So
yeah.
and you'll do America. Okay, I'll go first since I wrote it. So you give me time to think. My first experience was probably I was 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
My dad decided we were taking a road trip. He got really big into this concept. We take road trips every September,
Yep.
right between camp and school. And we packed everybody into a van. My grandparents on both sides, all three of my sisters, my mom and my dad. And he drove us up from New York all the way up to the Canadian border. We
Ooh.
crossed over into Ontario
Yep.
and we saw Niagara Falls. And that was the
Oh.
first time I was ever in Canada. First
Okay.
time I ever learned anything about Canada.
So
and
beautiful
we
there.
had the Niagara Falls were incredible.
Yeah.
It was some of the most
One of the
beautiful
wonders of the
and
world.
awe-inspiring. And the water just keeps coming. It never stops.
No,
it
no,
never just
it does
come
not.
in like gallons. 1 million gallons
Yeah.
a minute or whatever
No, it's pretty intense.
That's just the sound of it. And then we took the Maid of the Mist ride and they were like,
Mm.
they go real close as if you're about to get like, everybody on the boat goes, did we go too far this time?
Yeah.
Did we go too far? Did we go too far? And we just had an amazing trip up there. We bought all
Okay.
kinds of Canadian stuff and the people were very nice. That was my first memory. My best memory, I'll do best memory too. My dad, we're obviously big Yankee fans.
Yep.
And he hatched up this scheme where we would go to the Toronto Stadium, which is a very, very fun stadium. Also has kosher hot dogs out of the blue. Amazing kosher hot dogs. So we went, it was cheaper for us to fly to Toronto,
Yep.
sit first row in the outfield at a game, get kosher hot dogs. I took my son, now Moshe, with me. We sat front row, Toronto Blue Jays, Yankees, and we caught a foul ball.
That's
Which, you know,
okay.
is super,
That
super. So
is-
that was,
yeah.
so
That
a full circle for
is-
real. So
That's
those are,
legit.
that's best memory
Best
and newest memory.
memory?
Let's go. Which one wants to go first? What's your first,
My first
American
memory, which is it's interesting because we were just there, and I was telling you that my family used to go down to Palm Springs.
Yes.
So back in the day, we had like an Oldsmobile. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was a blue boat, and we would drive down from Vancouver, and we would pass through Washington State and Oregon. So I remember stopping in Eugene and in Eureka. I remember they both started with an E because I had to do
These are
like
Oregon
a school.
cities.
I had to go. I had to do like a project because I was missing 3 weeks of school.
Your parents took you out for 3 weeks
3
of
weeks.
school.
I was a star student, so this was
We did not have the same upbringing.
This was not.
My
this
parents
is not
brought
a
me
thing.
back early to school. They were
No,
like,
it
open
was-
this school. Take this boy back. It's Thanksgiving. Who cares?
I was granted permission to go the 3 weeks because I was a good kid and student, and they made me do a bunch of homework on the way there. So I stayed on top of everything, and I was happy to do so. My first memory, and it's an intense memory, and I probably have arachnophobia because of it.
How old are you?
I'm 5 or 6, and we are staying in this like old folks community. My dad was a real estate agent. We were staying at his boss's like vacation property, and it was like a geriatric facility. Anyways, they were all lovely there. I remember being in the pool. My mom and I spent like the entire day out there, and a tarantula went running like across the water. So I remember that tarantula. I can see it vividly, and that is my first like.
Wait.
well,
My
yeah.
first memory of Canada is the
Mm.
awe-inspiring, beautiful Niagara Falls.
Yep.
And your first memory of America is a goddamn spider
Is a spider
walking around. No
and-
wonder we have such a difficult
and
relationship.
a morbidly obese like 80-year-old man that used to be out there.
I'm
day.
all
My
you're
mom and I.
beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, and you're like you're creepy and spidery.
I did like. I remember the Jello 1, 2, 3. If anyone remembers that from the 80s, that was legendary. I remember America having that, and I was like, this is a place
So
I could get
fattening
behind.
food and bugs.
Yes.
God damn.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you very much, everyone. That was part 1. Join us for USA Canada. Part 2 coming up next week.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes we just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.